Hi everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we are going to do a personal reading for one of my clients. She will represent a Leo, and the person in question will be a Pisces. So now let's get started. Before the recording, call on the universe, spirits, guides, with the personal information for the privacy of my clients. I do not use that, only their horoscope signs. Okay, Arcana, show me what must I need to know for. Apologize for the silence. When I am in silence, I am connecting to the universe with the personal information. And let's get started. Arcana, show me what must I need to know. Let's see. What is the universe has in store for you? Well, we opened up the reading with the person in question. So you seem to be a little bit upset in reference to him being away. Let's see. 1, 2. I will tell you ahead of time that I apologize if there's anything that I say and you may not like. It is what the universe has me to translate to you. It is what I see and what you must need to know. Okay, I will answer your questions and then we'll see if there's anything else that I can forward to you. Okay. So this is you and this is the person in question. Let's see, your questions are: is he your soulmate? Well, I would say that as of right now, no, he is not. And depending also within the amount of time that you've been dating this person, I'm gonna have to say this, and you know, I've been saying this over and over, but it is for your best interest that I give you these advices. You may not see that at this time, but eventually you will understand that once we meet someone, you know, we have to take this as a one-time relationship, at one day at a time situation, because you never know if it will last, if it will stay, or if it will be a forever kind of situation. And in order to meet someone and know if they are your soulmate, you would have to put time and effort into that relationship. So in other words, can you know if someone is your soulmate within 1, 3, 6 months? Sometimes yes, rarely, but it will take up to 6 months to a year, especially when you have to get to know someone. Because sometimes you date someone and you think they're the best and they're the perfect mate for you. But remember, as any fresh relationship, you know, it's the excitement, it's new, and then within time you start seeing things that you may not like or that they might not like in reference to you. You know, we date people and we want to make them feel the best and make them feel that they're the only ones. So we all kind of intend to pretend sometimes when we have a fresh relationship. Okay, having said that, is he your soulmate? No, he is not your soulmate. This is the first spread is for you, and then we will see him in all his aspects, okay, on the second spread. But as of right now, I will answer your questions in each spread. Will he return? Yes, he will return to you. This first spread is as of now within 3 months. So yes, he will return to you. Now remember that you asked me, is he your soulmate? He thinks of you more of a friend than anything. Okay, this is your spread, and you follow the 4, which is a friendship kind of commitment. So he sees you more of a friend with benefits. Okay, and you wonder whether or not he's in a relationship. If you don't, well, I'm telling you that you will wonder whether or not he's in a steady relationship, if it has crossed your mind. And you have also thought and hoping to find your true love, your true soulmate. I feel that you are more attached to him than he is to you, because this is your spread, so this is toward you. I feel that you are ready to have a committed relationship and put the effort into it. But I do see a relationship further down the line, sometime, if not at the end of the year. Not this year, but the following year. It doesn't tell me who, it just tells me that in your future extended, there will be someone within 2 years, okay? It's not giving me purely in focus who it is. It's just saying that there's someone else out there for you. You did not ask about work. Work is fine. You're fixing to make some kind of contract or a raise within your job. Let's see what else I see here for you. I think that you are thinking of having some movements within your home. You're thinking of either changing your home environment, either decoration, or if not, move from a place of home where you live. Okay, it's a thought. It's not telling me as of right now that you will do it, but it's telling me that as of right now, you know, or if not within the next 2-3 months, you'll be thinking, you know, whether or not you should move. Okay, it's not telling me that you will do it, but it's just saying that you have it in thought. And you ask me, as of right now, does he think of me? As of right now, I don't see that he thinks of you the way you think of him, okay? It's just telling me that every now and then he thinks of you, but it doesn't mean, I apologize, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Every now and then he thinks of you, but it doesn't mean in the way that you think that he thinks of you, okay? He has thought of reaching out to you, but we will see his reading. I just feel that yes, he will come around. Yes, you will hear from him as of now within the next 3 months. But I feel that he is with someone else at this time. I will tell you in his reading whether or not it's a committed relationship that he's in. And I feel that as of right now, he intended to date you in the past, and he intended to be your friend. And then turn into something else. So he was happy with the way situations were, friends with benefits, and somehow something went wrong within that friends with benefits. Maybe he thought you were thinking that you wanted more of a committed relationship, and so he just, you know, withdraw from that. Okay, so, and as of now, within the next 3 months, let me see if I see anybody else for you. There is a gentleman there within your family surroundings that he would like to talk to you, or either you talk to this person, but you're not quite interested. I think that you're more attached in reference to the person in question. So he's out there, you know, he would like to talk to you. He likes you, and he would like to take you out. Okay, I also see this person here, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But you're just blocking this person from entering. He would like to date you, and he's someone that you've either been before with him, or you met him through your surroundings, you know, like close environment, like around your home environment, something like that, or you've been with this person previous and he would like to come back, but you have a block in here, meaning that you're not willing to let any other person in. Okay, and he's someone that I feel that you have been in a relationship with him before. That's what I see here. Okay, that there was some kind of love between you and this other person. The Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So think back and see who that person is. Someone that you've actually been in a relationship with, and there was love between you two. Okay, he is in the vicinity of wanting to come back, wanting to communicate with you, but you're just blocked all the way around. Don't close your options, holding out, waiting for somebody else. If he is your soulmate, then he will come back. You know, you will not be searching, you will not be looking for that person. They eventually will come to you as they are. Okay, but I feel that he's not your soulmate, sweetie. So now we are going to do his spread, and let's see what he's thinking, what's going on in his surroundings, and what does he think of you. Okay, that's gonna show me. That's gonna show me what must I need to know. Show me what must I need to know. Okay, he is the Horse of Cups, and you are the Lady of Wands in this spread. Let's see. It's gonna show me what must I need to know for the best interest of my clients. I feel that at this time he's a little bit blocked. He's not, it's like he wants to communicate, but not totally, okay? Maybe he has some personal problems. We'll see right now what's going on. Well, there he is. Okay, I see now. Yes, absolutely. See, sometimes I see certain things in the first spread, but I don't say it until I'm actually 100% sure of what I'm looking at. But I will tell you this in a minute. Now, know that certain things happen because they must happen when they do, and it is only for your best interest, whether or not you like them at the time that it happens, okay? But you're the one that sees the reading, and you're the one that can adjust them in any way you like. You can change the course of the destiny by certain points, not all the way, okay? You are the Leo, and he's the Pieces. As you can see in his spread, he's right here next to you. I do feel that he's going to find a way to communicate with you because it's in the beginning, and this is after 3-4 months. This is the second spread. We're now talking about after 3-4 months, okay? But it could be a fast energy as well. It could be that event that even within a month you could hear from him. If you choose not to wait for him, then you can choose to contact him, okay? Now, I see you and him finding a way to meet. Eventually you're going to see him, okay? But I also tell you this right now, that when you see him, I feel that you're going to have your feelings turned upside down. I feel that you're going to feel that you love this man, okay? I do feel that there will be a communication coming forward for both of you, either from you or either from him, okay? But I'm also going to tell you this up front. I feel that, yes, you will be happy to see him, but I see also that there's 2 other ladies involved within the picture. I feel that he was dating you, talking to someone else, but in a committed relationship with someone else. Okay? Whether you knew or not, I don't know, but I see that here, in fact, he is going to communicate with you. You just might have an intimacy, but then he'll walk away again from it. Okay, because he is not thinking seriously with you at this time. Why? Because he is in a committed relationship with someone. I don't know if he's actually married to this person or committed to this person. You do your homework, okay? Like literally, you know, engaged to that person or married to that person, okay? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I say only what the universe is telling me to communicate to you for your best interest, okay? Sometimes we think we know someone and you know, everything is perfect, but no, people can actually lie to us for years, not just months, years at ends, and we may not even know, okay? So I do feel that he is in some type of committed relationship. Things are not going well within that relationship because the spouse or the person that he's with has just found out that he has been seeing someone else, and they're having some difficult situation there. I don't see him separating by any means or what have you. I do feel that the union that he has with someone else will be temporarily separated. I do not see a full separation between them. Again, this could be a marriage that he's in, or he could be in a relationship that he considers bound to, okay? He will consider to move later on from the home, or either he's moving with this person or someone else, but I do see him being, you know, changing his environment or making changes within his home with this person, okay? So he is in a relationship that he's feeling attachment to, and this is the reason why, you know, distance himself, okay? So just keep that in mind and be aware that if he tells you something, it's just, I don't see it being honest, okay? And also I see you connecting with him, and if not, you will find out the situation that he's in right now with this other person and more than one, okay? And then I see a complete contact lost. So yes, you will communicate. Yes, you will get back together and have a quickie or a one night stand, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, I see a total loss of contact. And it will probably be from his end. It will probably him be, again, losing contact with you. Okay? Because of the situation, either you find out or he tells you something like that. Remember that if he tells you his situation that he's in, he's going to lie. He's going to tell you, sweetheart, I didn't want to tell you because I wanted, I feel for you and this and that. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. You're smarter than that. You're a Leo. You're very smart. You know. Okay. So, and, I do see another man here coming for you. There is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I don't know why I said Taurus. Maybe because, okay. So, this person here that is coming in here, it's there if you want to meet him. But I just feel that you're going to be, after this circumstance that will happen with the person in question, you're going to be feeling very blocked after 4-6 months in reference to meeting someone. I do see you having contact with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person here who you're going to like having and being into intimacy. Okay, this person comes in here and I feel that this person, you will meet this person through your job. It could also be a person that you've actually been with because it kept saying on the first spread. So this person is someone that you actually been with. This person has been in love with you before and he's coming and returning to you. Okay? And he seems that he has feelings for you, had feelings for you within the past. And he seems to be more of a stable kind of person. Okay? And I feel that you will like him, but you're still going to be feeling blocked in reference to, I don't know if you're actually looking for a committed relationship. And so therefore, I think that you need to slow down, especially if you're looking for someone to commit with. I think that you need to slow your pace a little in reference to getting to know people. Because only you taking the chance and the time to get to know them, then you'll know whether or not you want to be committed with, okay? So in other words, don't jump in the wagon in the first 3-6 months. Take your time, because if you want to be committed or in a marriage, it's gonna, you need to make sure that he or she, is the one for you. Okay? So in reference to your questions, is he your soulmate? I believe not, sweetie, because I see him already with someone else and also dating someone else besides you. So he's not your soulmate. Will he return? Yes, we discussed that in the first spread, and I see a contact with him there. Okay, does he think of you? Again, we said that before. Yes, he thinks of you, and when he thinks of you is the time that he's having a bad relationship with someone else or a bad communication, whatever. When things are not going good with someone else, then he thinks of you, and he thinks of whether or not to reach out to you. Okay. So things stop, and I believe for these reasons that he is in some type of committed relationship, whether a marriage or living with someone else. And so that person was giving him a hard time, giving him jealousy, wondering whether or not he was seeing someone else. And yes, it shows here that he was seeing someone else at the same time that he was with you. He's actually cares for someone else besides the person that he's with. Okay, but he will contact you eventually. And I do see intimacy with him again, but I also see him walking away right after that. Okay, and then eventually by the end of this year, if not next year for sure, he or you will stop completely contact with him. You do have someone else for your life there. Eventually, I see you dating more than 2 people sometime next year, and I see you trying to see whether or not you will want to take back someone that was already within your life before him. Okay. And now we will see for the middle of next year, since we already know what's fixing to take place, and this third spread will be for you. Okay, I'm gonna show me what must need to know. Show me what must need to know. Can you show me? Okay, you Fours of Cups. You will find out certain truth, okay, sometime within the beginning of next year to the 6 months of next year. Certain truth will come to light, yet you're feeling very negative about those things, not willing to accept, or just frankly shocked. So we've talked about on the first spread that I say movement for you, okay? Movement from home. So sometime next year after the first 3 months, if not 6 months of next year, I do see you moving from home, okay? If it's not you, it will be the person in question, okay? The pieces. But I do see movement of homes either for you or for him, okay? So this is your spread, and we could also see the person in question, and this is for some time of next year after March, let's say. I feel that the news, the conversation that you're going to have with the person in questions are going to put you in a very blocked mood. I feel that you're going to be very upset in reference to even dating other people, because you're going to feel somewhat betrayed of him, or of the things that he's been keeping from you, or the reasons why. I feel that maybe you started dating him or seeing him, what have you, and I felt that you felt closer and connected to him more than he did with you. And for the reasons why is because he's actually in a committed relationship. Okay, having said that, I see that there is a committed relationship for you further down the line, sometime in the middle of next year. I do see someone else here, but you're feeling a little bit wondering whether or not you should take a chance. It could be a person that you already been with in the past prior to this person in question, okay? Because I see that person trying to come back and you blocking it off, okay? So I feel that you might not want that person for whatever reasons, but it is someone that you had some type of intimacy or relationship with within the past, okay? I see you meeting someone through your job environment, or maybe like if you go to the gym, or if you go to a club, or when you go to lunch, you know, from work, something like that, or you go to this person's job, or they go to your job. Either way, I see this Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I see you in a very happy, I don't want to say relationship, because to me it shows as a friendship with benefit kind of thing. So it is. Everything should start slowly, okay, and move it up. And it's at the end here with no other cards, so which is telling me that it's up to you whether or not you can make this relationship work. The next relationship that comes in your life, I think that you need to take it one day at a time. I think that you need to take the time to get to know the person, so you can know more as much as you can about them, okay? And also don't say the L word before they say it to you, okay? Remember that if they say I love you first, they will do more for you than you for them. And that is what we need. Okay? So having said that, I see him here, the person in question. I see him here taking adventures, you know, new adventures with someone else. Him trying to repair the relationship that he has with someone else. But that person may or may not take him back. It just depends. I see him moving from home sometime next year, but I also see him in a home environment, committed relationship with someone else, not you, sweetheart. So this is not your soulmate. Someone else is your soulmate out there. It could be someone that is slightly within your same sign. He could also be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius sign, and he could also be just a few years older than you, okay? I just see someone else out there for you. Not him. I see you dating, and that's a good thing. You need to go out, you need to mingle, and you need to date people, okay? So I hope that this was a help to you, but I will do one last spread for you, because this is what I like. I like helping my clients, trying to give them the best that they can find out in reference to their happiness, okay? So Arcana, show me what must need to know. Show me what. Okay, let's see what we see here. It's telling me, it's saying, well, all of this has, it's saying my client is in charge of this destiny. My client needs to know what it is that she's really looking for or searching for. Okay, so in reference to your relationship right now, I do not see a committed relationship in reference to you. Okay, relationship is at halt right now. Why? Because it all depends on you. You need to take the effort. You need to put yourself on a time pause, in other words. Okay, it all depends on you. Okay, you have to put the effort. You have to put the mindsets of what it is that you're looking for within a man. It's also telling me that I feel that within 1 to 3 weeks you will find a way to contact the person in question, or he will find a way to contact him. I also see another man here for you within the future, okay, that the universe has in store for you. If you decide to make changes on what you're looking for within a relationship, and if you decide to take the next relationship forward, you need to take your time in getting to know the person, and don't think, you know, okay, I met him today, tomorrow I marry him. There's no such thing as that. Okay, I mean, it can happen, but then you also have to realize that, you know, you haven't met the person as much. So if you end up moving or in a relationship with a person, then you're going to get to know them as you go along, and there might be certain things that you may not like or they might not like about you. Okay, so just take your time. So there is someone else in store for you further down the line in the future, okay? And this person will compliment you, either because he's going to fall under the same line as horoscope sign as you, or because he will be the one that you're looking for in reference to the soulmate situation. Okay, so is he your soulmate? No, he's not your soulmate, the person in question. Someone else is. Okay, so thank you, sweetie, and make wise choices. Make the choices only for your best interest and for your happiness. Good luck.